Had to cut a video. It's Saturday afternoon, and I had to cut a video because this storm has a mind of its own. I mean, I gave up. I'm having a very hard time here. I laid out some ideas this week that actually are starting to get merit, but I went back on them. And the latest Canadian model, and who knows if this is going to happen, but I have to show it to you guys because it's been so consistent, and now it has backing of the British model again. And the American guidance is starting to come back west. So if we take a look at the latest Canadian guidance, we see here's this initial little storm that goes offshore. This is supposed to throw the whole thing off because all the energy is getting robbed out to sea. But if you remember, I think it was 2 nights ago, I told you guys this, we have to watch this low pressure center that wants to develop along this front here. And we're seeing that on the Canadian, and it's been very consistent, and this run is still showing it, which would bring a very decent snowfall from central North Jersey right up in eastern New England. And it could be significant if this verified. Now, we don't know if it's going to verify. We have other models. I mean, the GFS has shifted, but you have a GFS weather model here that is to the east of this. What has shifted west, though. You have the NAM, which is still a little bit more east. Higher resolution models, however, are showing this low pressure center similar to where the Canadian's showing it. So I tell you, what a ride here. I mean, this is the UK Met. Check this out. This is just as hot off the press. This is giving a moderate snowfall from central North Jersey up into eastern Massachusetts. And again, I'm struggling here, guys. I really am. And if we break it down to what's really going on, you go back to the upper atmosphere like we always do. And of course, the Canadian doesn't want to load the upper atmosphere. What's happening is, as you have this initial southern energy shooting out, you're getting this disturbance. Remember I talked about the other day, this disturbance, if it's sharper and more defined, it pulls this back a little bit. Well, that's what's going on here, guys. And you're getting this disturbance sharper. It's trying to pull energy back in, and you're trying to get a surface low to develop right here, which is what the Canadian model is showing. Here you go. And if you drive this to the surface, you could see we have quite the snow event. And this is probably the worst case scenario right now. You could see a band of 4 to 8 inches, 6 to 12 up in New England. Let's see what happens. All I could do is update you guys at this point. I had my, where is it? I had my snowfall forecast from this morning. I mean, here you go, right? I took everything down, which might still be appropriate, but I had it focused here. But hey, at least I got the narrow band correct, the surface area. It's just the amounts have been off. But thanks for checking in. There'll be more today to come.